Dude. Eyes on fire. Steadily emerging with grace. I don't know what you're going through. That's what we're going to pull cards on, but holy crap, that's the message. I feel like you have a very striking presence at this time, all right? Do with that what you will, wield it as you please, because yes, it is a weapon. Consciousness is the ultimate weapon. I got the power. Oh, if you know that song, you know that song. I'm done trying to explain anything. Guys, I am exhausted. I'm going to be really honest with you. If you're new, hi, my name is Maria. I'm the trigger warning, and this is how it is here, okay? I don't want this to feel fucking routine when you see me. If you're returning, hi guys, you know this is how I am. I like to keep it real. I like to be super genuine as possible, and I always try to give positive feedback, you know? And I also know how to restrain myself from giving any feedback. And sometimes that does make people angry, okay? So maybe that's what this whole vibe is with you as well right now, because it very much feels like detachment, okay? A lot of people talking about it, but a lot of people don't really know it, okay? They've just learned to mask their own feelings from themselves, okay? That said, grab yourself a drink. I have some chai. It's cold, yes, because it's like 1/2 past. What was it? Oh, my friend Toby used to always say, it was like 1/2 past. I don't know. He always had like the coolest sayings for funny shit, and I have no idea where he got it all from, but I love funny people. So anytime somebody I know has unique ways of expressing themselves, all the Aquarius in my chart goes, yay! Yes, I love weird. Okay, and I love, I used to think it was a macabre or macabre or something like that. I used to totally butcher the word though, but macabre. I love that too, even though it doesn't seem like it. I love all things girly as well. I guess maybe this should be my intro video, okay? Yeah, sure, let's just keep it short, sweet, and simple. We'll upload this and then we'll actually pull cards. No, you know what? Let's just do I don't know. Listen, guys, I've literally put my foot down with spirit recently and said I'm done making decisions that I want to be guided. I want to be led. And I want to feel safe in doing so. That's all I've asked. And it's exhausting. It's exhausting because challenges arise when you try new things, you know? But it's to test and see. Are you really willing to go down this path and see what this might be like? And see what it's also showing you? Is there any changes you would like to make? Like, God's always checking in with us, okay? Always. Because in the universe, multiverse, existence, creation, whatever, everything is always in motion, shifting from here to there, okay? That said, eyes on fire. You're emerging with grace. Let's find out what you're emerging from, okay? We're gonna go super traditional and use the like teacher tarot. I love this one. It's like, call it like the preschool or the elementary deck. Well, no, because I guess that would just be pictures. Everything just there would be pictures. I don't know how you would do that, because I don't like to influence little kids. I love to let them be feral and just keep them safe. And yes, that too is exhausting. Not because of the kids. It's usually just because of the people around and what they have to say. 2 cents and all. Here's my 2 cents. No, here's my 3 cents. My 2 cents is free. A nuisance. Who sent? You sent for me. Now this looks like a job for me, so everybody just follow me. You know there's something that only you can do, okay? But you're exhausted. Literally, y'all. If you know, you know on my channel, I always shuffle my decks, okay? So I guess, yeah, this is the intro video to my channel because it's literally me just... This is what it's like here. Don't like it? There's the door. Go do things your way, but your weight stays with you. My weight stays with me. And I feel that that's what you're at right now. Why? Because on the split, we have the fucking King of Cups. And that's exactly what he does. He is the most loving, most cuddly, super lover boy, whisper in your ear, tell you what you want to hear, but also follow through because, like, he loves love. The King of Cups loves love itself. And so he becomes love because he loves it so much. And he realizes how every time he gives love, he feels love, even if it's not reciprocated. All right? And that's how he's become the king, because he's also learned, again, to disconnect. Remember that detachment that I picked up on? It's that detachment. The weight of shit, of how you feel, is the very thing that is going to end the weight. Because when we say enough is enough, that's when things shift. Okay? It's not easy to walk in faith. Everyone thinks, oh, I can just say I have faith and do this and do that and be this way and, have this, just, project all of this into this. It's like everything in their life is a fucking mask. No. We're not like that here. Not on this channel. We're not like that here. We don't do that, okay? We show up, hot mess express. It looks like a turd. Look, it's like a swirl, like the little emoji. Oh my god, if I had sticky googly eyes, I would have put them here for y'all. And a little sticky smiley face. And yes, I would absolutely do that. I would absolutely make a complete fucking clown of myself just to see you smile. Okay? And I will also cry because, oh my god, I feel like that hit somebody hard. Honey, I send you so much love and so many hugs. Holy shit. You are a gentle soul, and I feel you're like, I'm seeing, like a squirrel, chipmunk, rabbit, just a tiny creature trapped in like briar thorn, super dense briar thorn. Maybe they were like so focused on exploring, trying to find food, that they didn't realize just how thick into all of it they'd gotten, right? And they couldn't get out. Or maybe they were chased there by a predator, and that's where they hid and were safe and survived, right? But now yet they're still stuck, okay? And I am seeing now you being freed from that. So the disconnect, the grace, you're emerging from grace from, I feel like, your own heartbreaks, your own you're someone who's like, you know what, F it. You will F around and find out in love. Yes, that's this channel, very much so, okay? And love is raw, love is real, okay? And love leaves. Love leaves if it feels trapped. Yeah? It's like a human forms some sort of bond with a creature of the wild, and then they close them into their house because they're like, oh, we formed this bond, okay, no, that's not the creature's way. You have put yourself where that's what you want to do, but that creature roamed that forest, or that desert, or that jungle, or that tundra. They roamed that as they were, freely and happily, when they met you, and they saw kinship in you because you were doing the same, right? So there's something here about acknowledging your own need for freedom. Okay? And I will always encourage that. And it's always going to lead to some hard places. And I'm going to a lot of times say things and it's going to seem like I don't give a fuck. And like I'm fully detached. I'm not, y'all. I'm just, I love this fucking title. Whoever originally said it, whoever you may be, wherever in the world you are, you know, or whatever collective, because, you know, sometimes things literally pop up spontaneously, literally on the whole planet on opposite ends, right? But sensitive gangster. And I absolutely love that, because when you think of the definitions of the two different words and then you put them together, it's like your mind goes to some really funny places, right? But like good funny, like yeah, I could see that, right? Like it's showing you possibilities in some way. So hope will be restored when you watch my channel. Okay, sooner or later, even if you have to hate me for a little while for something I say or do, I've noticed that happens a lot, and maybe you're experiencing that right now. So let's find out, okay? What are you experiencing right now? I knew it. I could fucking feel it. I know this energy so well, and it is so overwhelming, and it can come literally from anywhere, and you're just like, why the fuck do I feel this way over this? Why this is insignificant, right? But like it's still there, because that's what the Three of Swords is. It is oh, what's this word? What's this feeling? It's not like you weren't trying to protect your own heart, and it's not like you weren't trying to be dangerous or do anything that led you. It's literally these swords. The Ace of Swords is the sword of truth. So, like, I say trigger warning, but sometimes we, you know, like the whole fall on your own sword. Well, why did they do that? It was an honor thing, okay? And just instead of being triggered by it and letting that overwhelm you, acknowledge the trigger and say, you know what? I'm going to beat this trigger. Why the hell did anyone ever even do this in the first place? Why would you ever hurt yourself, right? But do you have any idea how many ways you can hurt yourself? So when you say, I'll never hurt myself like this again, I'll never do this to myself again, you're literally challenging the universe to show you how limitless it is, and just how much more you need to trust and believe and not judge. Dude, I'm telling you guys, it will take you to some hard fucking places. Trying to detach, it's not easy, but it just lets you see things. It shows you peace. It's the best way I can put it. It shows you peace. So I guess this is for all my peacemakers out there. You know? Okay, let's dig deep and see what places. Let's see. Ooh, I don't know what deck I would have used for this. I'm so excited because I know that anything can come up, and I want it to be like all encompassing. I don't want it to just be like love related or career. I want it to be like everything. I want you to really see how sometimes it's literally, it's just stuff that we needed to learn. And part of learning what we needed to learn somehow involved this being an experience. You might not be able to see that right now with how you're feeling and where this is coming from. We're going to find out where it's coming from. But I want you to open your heart to me and believe that I really want to see where your deepest core wounds are that are ready to be healed. okay? So that we can, you know, let the light in, if you will, okay? I keep looking at the tea leaves, but I'm just like, what? Because these usually are, I don't know, I've never really like been super attached to these. I tried to and I wanted to because they're super cool, but it's not like some of my other decks. You guys know, you've seen how giddy I get with some of them. And it's just energy. Energy is everywhere. And I firmly believe it has to do with everyone who took part in the creative process of those decks. Energy is everywhere. Energy is everything. You are energy. I am energy. Everything. Which is why it is true that on some quantum level, maybe that's the right word, I don't know, we're all connected. We're all particles or something of something greater, you know? That's so cool. If you look at it that way, it's kind of cool, right? I'm going to shuffle this in parts to see. All right, where's this heartbreak coming from? Because I hope this video makes you feel better. And I guess, oh, I just got Only the Lonely. That's a really old song. Holy shit. That's like, was that the 50s? 1950s? Because there's 1850s and like we've got music from like all times, you guys. Really start looking into whatever numbers you're called for. That could be years, which is any of them. Start looking at all of those and look for the things that you love, like the music of, the stories of this time period, dig into that stuff because you're going to find stuff. You're going to be, and it may not even be related to the time period. It literally may just be some sort of symbolism that's the easiest way for it to come across and like really grasp at you, okay? It's open your heart to me, baby. You gotta open your heart to love itself. To believing that love can literally take me even if I'm your fucking enemy and you hate me, like in IRL, as they say. And I could still be literally the deliverer of the message that sets you free. Because that's how love works. Okay? First one, Archway. New opportunities, heartbreak from every new thing you've tried, every new portal you've gone through. You feel like there's been a failure in some way, or it's like I'm seeing doors slamming, bridges like collapsing before you cross them. You know, different challenges or things that like, but they're more like permanent. Like there's no, and every time a new way around the obstacle does come up. It's like something crashes through. Gong. Yes, something happens. So you've been experiencing a lot of towers, honey, okay? I get it. This is that people who are experiencing a lot of WTF moments in their life are usually drawn to me. So welcome to my channel, okay? And some people, honestly, your whole life will be that way. I know. Acceptance is beautiful. Even if we're still slightly uncomfortable with it or very uncomfortable with it. Okay? Or lying to ourselves about our level of comfort with it. Because you might actually be more okay about things than you think you are. Grasshopper. Oh, young grasshopper. Reconciliation and situations in the balance that require careful handling. Pineapple and grasshopper. Hawaii could be significant to somebody here, okay, or anywhere along the Pacific Rim. Also, southern. Would we go all the way up? I don't know. There's something pointing more towards, maybe it's just like spring or summertime if it's west coast of the like United States area, but it's like that whole Pacific. I just got bowl. I saw a bowl. So the bowl, I don't know. It's what I'm getting, but you could be from anywhere there. So Japan's there. Konnichiwa. I guess parts of all of age. I mean, there's so many people that could be, and oh my, that's a lot of languages to learn. You know, the world's great. Maybe we should, I don't know, all start learning a new language, okay? Let's learn the language of love. Because if you're on this channel, that's what I'm going to try to teach you. And you'll see that it means that you're going to be the bad guy a lot. You're going to be the good guy a lot. And you're going to take a lot of chances. And you're going to be good and comfortable with the chances you take, even if it does make you sad for whatever reason. Because at the end of the day, you're going to realize, fuck, like, I should have just done that sooner. I should have just done it sooner. I would have known. I wouldn't have wasted so much time. So I'm not here to waste your time, okay? I'm here to help you with your heartbreaks, your real heartbreaks. Not the petty shit, not the surface level shit that most of us tell people. I'm talking about the real shit, the shit that keeps you up at night, the shit that occupies your mind uncontrollably. That's what I'm here to help you with. Those things that make you get a lump in your throat or feel a sensation in the pit of your stomach, you know? Yeah. I feel that this Three of Swords really comes from, you feel like everything you've ever given, everything you've ever done has been for nothing. And it's because there's still conflict around you and those closest to you. There's always going to be conflict, even if it's just a minor disagreement, right? So you can't let those things, like, the more that you don't let minor disagreements get to you, the less they get to you over time, right? And that's why there's a big difference between relationships that are fresh and new and different levels of understanding compared to friendships and relationships that have gone on for, you know, decades. So, and it doesn't even have to be decades. It can literally be years, right? And there's also a difference between someone you've known for a few weeks versus a few months. Yes? Even if you feel more open with one that you've known for less time, you still know more. Have more data that you can access about one than any other. Okay? I feel like your heartbreak comes from every time you get excited about something, you're disappointed. Oh, you get disappointed. So disappointment is familiar to you. So it feels like, you know, disappointment. I feel, honestly, I want to say regret is another sword. So if those resonate for you, my channel is for you. Once those are healed, this may not be your channel for you. And even once they're healed, I don't know, maybe it will still be the channel for you. But I kind of want to, we're going to get a month of the year. Yeah, January, okay? Ooh, look at that. Cold as ice. He's cold as ice. Ooh, I just got a Paula Abdul cold-hearted snake. So maybe some of you have become very cold in just how you connect. But it's, for some of you, you're worried about going in that direction, okay? And you're trying to walk that line of balance, right? As we all are. In which case you'll probably love this channel. Some of you could have January birthdays, okay? Somebody, your name could be January. I know that's a thing. I don't think I have met a Jan, but that was short for, no, it was just Jan, I think. Maybe that's what it was short for, and they just gave them the abbreviated form. You never know. But that's what I'm getting from the January card, okay? Grasshopper, you have much to learn, young grasshopper. I keep getting that when I look at the grasshopper card. So there's still a lot more for you to learn about love, because I keep feeling right, like here. There's much, much more for all of us to learn about love. Dude, love doesn't fucking make sense, okay? Love is wonderful. It's beautiful. It's magnificent. It sweeps us off our feet. My foot is asleep. My knee hurts too. I was sitting there. I was so focused for so long, you guys. I don't know why, but I do that, and it's to my own detriment. Ouch. I gotta move more. Oh, my whole ankle's numb now. If this video finds you, you're playing the game of life, okay? And I say game because have you played video games recently? And like, even if they fucking suck. Like, they constantly make you angry. They constantly bring forth rage, right? It's like, I don't want to feed those energies, you know? I don't want to feed that stress factor. But yet I keep playing those games. Well, that's life, right? Because it's unexpected. And even in the most wholesome, they literally have a word for it and I cannot remember, I apologize. But like games that it's meant to be, there's no negative, right? There's supposed to be no negative. There still is some level of stress, even because then you become used to less tension, right? And the softer of a life we live, the more we realize we deserve a softer life, and that the softest I have experienced thus far is the bare minimum anyone in the world, in the universe, any human should ever have to live. Ever. Because I believe we deserve this much more, that much more, the other much more, right? Okay? You're someone who's naturally trying to be called towards positivity if this channel is for you. But there's much for you to learn, young grasshopper. And I'm a grasshopper too. We're all just hopping around, right? And we never know when a fucking lawnmower is going to come around. Or like the original lawnmowers, those had the blades, you know? Yeah. Scary too, right? If you're a grasshopper. Okay. Sometimes we're not meant to reconcile, okay? But there's some sort of peace you're trying to make, reconciliation. And if that's the case, this is absolutely the channel for you. Those are energies that I can absolutely process. And how do I process them? I process them by just knowing that they're present and telling them to leave. You are a sovereign soul. You must claim your sovereignty. Okay. Claim your free will. Voice that out. Write it down. Put it on a t-shirt if you want. Every human has free will. Okay? So if these things all resonate with you that you've seen so far in this little half-hour intro video that no one's probably going to watch. You are someone who's working on healing your heart, okay? You're someone who has experienced grief, emotional pain. So basically every human. Hello, human. My name is Human. Welcome to my channel. You can like, subscribe, do all the things you want if you choose to. If not, then I guess if we're meant to cross paths again, we will, even though I've only sensed your presence so far, okay? Know that energies, what we truly are beyond these vessels, beyond the physical realm, it's beautiful. And it's what in this realm would be called magical, because magic is just science that we don't yet understand. Okay? We'll get there eventually, but we're meant to be enjoying ourselves. We're meant to be living softer lives. And if that's what you believe, and what does a soft life mean? A soft life means you don't have to be fucking stressed all the time. You don't have to be loud. You don't have to feel uptight. You can relax. You can let your hair down or put it up, you know? For me, it's the opposite. It's putting it up. I don't usually go out like this because, again, I think it looks like a turd. But it's kind of cool how it just, it just sits there. It doesn't go anywhere. Like, I'm sure I can make it, but, you know, I want it to stay in place, but it does look like a turd. So it's just really funny to me, you know? Oh, that is an old name, shithead. Huh. Maybe you've been called that before in your life. I have not heard that one in a really long time. But yeah, there are some real shitheads out there. I love you guys, and here we laugh, we have fun, we make light of every situation, because if not, it would just be too heavy. And when this overwhelms us, we kind of shut down and we forget what makes us who we really are. We forget how we really want to be. And the only way to actually be free is to say, hey, you know, hey, heartbreak, hey, pain, hey, whatever I'm carrying, can I talk to you for a minute? Can we, you know, it's like you're waving the white flag. I'm seeing a white flag. You're waving the white flag, okay? And you're asking whatever this is to you to express itself to you, okay? So now that you've seen this video, don't be surprised if that actually starts happening in grander ways in your actual 3D IRL in real life, experiencing it, okay? Okay, guys, I'm going to leave that here. If not, this video could go on forever. I think I'm going to do another one. I feel like there's more that needs to be said here. If this resonated with you, again, subscribe to the channel. You never know what's going to come up here, and I'm not afraid to talk about it. So, yeah, I'll see you guys in maybe another video, or maybe you've been here a while and you're watching this, and I don't know, did I say any things that make you feel more welcome or less welcome? You can let me know in the comments if you want. You don't have to. Again, every moment is beautiful. It's magical. We can literally do whatever we want to do, right? And it does, everything we do does have a ripple effect, but like, you can still do whatever you want to do. Just acknowledge the ripple effect, right? And if you know what the ripple effect is and it makes you uncomfortable, well, there's a reason for that, and maybe you should dig into that, you know? Okay. Yeah, my back has really been hurting a lot, you guys. Ouch. Starting back over. I don't care what anyone says. Oh, you're starting from experience. That's not... Bitch, it still fucking hurts. I still get sore. I still get fucking cranky. I still get into this mood, into this funk where all I want to be able to do is rest. Right? So maybe starting over resonates with you guys as well. That's currently where I'm at. So maybe you guys will enjoy experiencing some of this journey that I'm embarking on, which I don't care to talk about right now. Like I said, I'm done. 333 when I said that. Yep. I know you heard me. I know you know. It's all good. I'm ready for it. You're good too. You're ready for it. I know how it is. We've done this many times before. This time I'm going into it with my eyes wide open, and I'm fully happy and satisfied knowing that. Amen. Okay. I love you guys, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.